There's something important I want to talk about today, and that is the fact that we must always be conscious of who we are and what we have as a people. We must not see ourselves as being helpless or hopeless or powerless or something. Please, my dear Africans, you are not powerless. You are not hopeless. You are not helpless. When we talk about these things, it's not just for us to talk about it and then just for talking's sake, or like, expressing our feelings or emotions or whatever you're going through. It's not just that, but it is for us to act. It is for us to make a change. It is for us to do something. We're creating this awareness so that we can do something. Because I believe you can do something. So not just like, okay, just talking about these things, like, okay, just expressing yourself or pouring out your emotions or feelings or whatever, but for us to act on these things. And how do we act? Number one is for us to put attention on this. You've got to put your attention. You got to know what is going on. You got to know what. That is why we're doing all this. That's why I'm doing all of these things. You've got to know what is going on. So awareness, first of all. Number two, acting on it. Acting on awareness. So when you're aware, you put your mind on it. You put your attention on it. You're thinking about it, and then you can act on it. So the action is you speaking the word of power into the situation, like releasing that word of power in your mouth to stop the evil and wickedness of these souls, of these demons that have held Africa hostage. You've got to stop them, because our silence is as evil as what they're doing. If you keep quiet at this time, that would be the greatest disservice you're doing to yourself and to your children's children. I tell you this, you're not going to keep quiet. You've got to open our mouth and speak that word of power and stop the evil and wickedness. Release that word of power in your mouth, because there's a power in your words. You see, that's one thing that I kept saying about us Africans, that we are powerful. Spiritually, we are powerful. Think about it for a second. The Creator, God, has put strength, He has put abilities, He has put power in every one of us. In every one of us. These other guys that are not Africans, they're always, they always threaten us with like, weapons, nuclear weapons, this weapon, that weapon. If you look at our history, look at our forefathers, that was what they used to overcome them. That was what they used to overpower them, to colonize them. Because our forefathers, our ancestors, they were just being there in their land and being defensive. They couldn't go to attack these enemies. They were waiting for them to come and attack them, and then at a point they overpower them. But we're not going to wait for them to come and attack us, but we will attack them before they even come to us. Because it's only when you attack your enemy that you can win the war, that you can overcome your enemy. It's only offense. They say offense is the best defense. You cannot wait for your enemy to come and attack you before you act. You got to go ahead and attack your enemy. That's how you can overcome. You see? So what I'm saying is, we've got to understand the power that we have as a people. That these guys, even though they claim to have physical weapons, but we have very powerful spiritual weapon. And that's what we're going to use. That's what we're going to use. Very important. Knowing the power in your words. I cannot overemphasize it. Release that word of power. Because right now, what we need to do is to stop them before they even launch any evil attack on us. Before they come and start thinking of colonizing our country. Now they have a lot of plans to colonize Africa or to recolonize Africa. They have a lot of plans. Why don't we destroy those plans before they even come to light? Why don't we destroy all of the plans? Why don't you crush their brains and their minds and their thoughts? Whatever is coming from, that we should crush their thoughts, their minds, that let there be disunity among them. We are seeing it already. We are seeing some traces of answers to our prayers and what we want in their camp. You see, there have been some disagreements, there have been some disputes, there have been some, discord between them, rifts. We want something more. We want more. With our words, with our power, we can launch some attack in their camp and destroy and disorganize all their evil plans that they have for Africa. Because everyone that have decided to be an enemy of Africa must be brought to justice. They must be put under judgment and curse. There must not be peace for them. So, release that word of power in your mouth. Very important. Release the word of power. Don't keep quiet. Don't be silent. Release the word of power in your mouth and stop this evil and wickedness. Release that word of power. That's what I always do. I always release this word of power because there's no distance in the spirit. Anywhere you are in the world, as an African person, release that word of power. Say anyone that has decided to be an enemy of Africa, we stop them and stop their wickedness. We stop their evil plans for Africa. We bring a stop to all the evil activity that they are doing on Africa. We stop them and we put disunity and discord among them. Let them never agree. Whatever they want to do, there must be disagreement among them. There must be discord. They must fight themselves. Let them fight themselves, these demons. Let them fight themselves, not us. Whoever has come against us, they will turn their backs against themselves. Let them keep fighting themselves. Yes, let's give them jobs to do. Since they don't have jobs to do, they want to focus on Africa. They want to keep attacking us. They want to keep bringing wars and weapons to our territories to keep destabilizing our land where their own land is peaceful. Okay, so we declare war in their midst as well. Let there be discord, let there be dispute, let there be misunderstanding, fights between them, these demons. Because Africa is on its path of progress and development and nothing can stop us. Please like and share this video. We must not stop on our effort and campaign to make sure that everyone that has decided to be an enemy of Africa is brought to justice and this evil and wickedness is stopped. Yes, it's stopped, because I believe that if Africa is good today, many of us will go back to Africa. Many of us, we know there's nothing we're doing in this place. We all go back to Africa. But because of the evil they are doing now, that's why many of us are going to what we're going to right now. But as we keep releasing this word of power and we're bringing discord and disunity among them, we see things getting better. Yes. And then we take actions. We start taking actions towards developing our nation. Because even right now, many of our politicians, they are their stooge. They are answering to them. There's nothing practically they can do. They are just puppets. They are powerless. I tell you. Because it is these guys that have held Africa hostage. It is these guys that have held Africa hostage. But I say their time is up. Their time is up. So we are launching massive attack on our enemies. Those that have decided to colonize us, that have decided to keep bringing wars and troubles to our territory. So we release that word of power on them and we decree judgment on them and their generations. Let them not know peace. There must be fights. Let them fight themselves. There must be fight among them. They keep fighting themselves. These demons must keep fighting themselves. Because Africa is on its path of progress and development and nothing can stop us. Please like and share this video. Let it spread around and let's keep doing this. This is very important for every African person on the planet Earth. Anywhere you are, in the continent, outside the continent, we must keep doing this to make sure we see the end of this evil and wicked souls. Thank you so much for watching it. Bye for now.